Sí. Aquí está para nosotros. Me caí, me gritando. Acá hay más
That's the wildlife area. That's where the teenagers hang out in the summer. But if you look way over the last hill, you can see a truck or whatever on top. That is called Test Hill. It is the largest hill out there. It's about 200 feet. If you can make it up there with whatever you brought here as a vehicle, you probably can make it up any hill. That's why they call it Test Hill. If you don't know much about our dunes, they start in Indiana, go along this coastline all the way up to Mackinac. They're, for the most part, getting larger as you move to the north. If you go up by Traverse City, Sleeping Bear Dunes, you're going to be in an area where there's 400 to 500 foot dunes versus 200. Now, if you look over here, you see the woods. Animals love these woodsy areas. We have white-tailed deer, fox, bobcat, squirrels, snakes, turtles, hawks, eagles, turkeys, lots of stuff. Rarely do you see them during the day. They tend to stay in the woods. When we leave in the evening and everything, they come out, they run around all over, and then we come back in the morning, they all go back in, and we usually see the footprints, but not footprints today because we've had too much wind. When we end the ride and we go back through the woods, that's another common area to see a lot of things for the potential for them. Now you see a lot of dead trees. Unfortunately, when Lake Michigan flooded 5 years ago, this flooded too, really bad. We had 2 feet of standing water, killed off a lot of the trees, especially the jack pine. So they'll die off and something will rot and then it'll come back to something new, but it's going to take about 50 years or so. So that's going to take quite a while. Now, if you look out there, you see the tops of trees. So what happens if you're in shallow sand, you can get some